Long before European maps carved the Southeast into colonies and states, the Choctaw people occupied a vast homeland across what is now central and southern Mississippi, eastern Louisiana, and parts of southwestern Alabama. They were not a scattered population. They were an organized, agricultural, mound-building society deeply rooted in land and memory. The Choctaw are descendants of the Mississippian cultural world, a network of complex indigenous societies that flourished across the Southeast from around 800 CE to 1600 CE. Archaeological sites such as Naniwaya in Mississippi are central to Choctaw origin traditions. Oral history holds Naniwaya as a sacred emergence place, a mound connected to ancestral beginnings. Long before racial categories were invented by European scientists, the Choctaw identified themselves through clan, kinship, and town affiliation, not through skin color labels. Even though we know the people were dark-skinned, they spoke a Muskegean language closely related to Chickasaw, but maintained a distinct political and cultural identity. Their towns were autonomous yet connected through alliances, ceremony, and shared cosmology. Agriculture was central to Choctaw life. They cultivated corn, beans, squash, and sunflowers. Seasonal cycles, structured community life, and ceremonial gatherings reinforced social balance. Leadership was organized around miko, or chiefs, and councils. Authority was tied to responsibility and kinship networks. The Choctaw homeland was strategically positioned between inland river systems and Gulf Coast exchange routes. They participated in long-distance trade networks that moved shell, copper, stone, and crafted goods across regions. This was not an isolated society. It was part of a continent-wide indigenous political and economic landscape. When Europeans entered the Southeast in the 1500s and 1600s, they encountered an already established Choctaw nation. Spanish and later French accounts describe large, organized towns and capable diplomatic leaders. The Choctaw engaged in alliances and conflicts on their own political terms. But their identity was formed long before colonial pressure. They were agriculturalists, traders, builders of ceremonial earthworks, keepers of origin traditions tied to specific landscapes. The term indigenous as we use it today did not exist in their worldview, nor did the racial categories imposed later by European colonial systems. The Choctaw understood identity through ancestry, land, and relational obligation, not through external classification. Today, the Choctaw Nation continues, with federally recognized governments in Oklahoma and Mississippi, preserving language, ceremony, and history. Their story does not begin with colonization. It begins with earth and memory, and a people who understood that land is not owned. It is inherited and protected, subscribed to awaken the DNA of our ancestors.